Hello everyone. This is my second attempt to uh, make a control box that would actually show the position of the uh, turnout. My previous attempt, if you saw that video, was using touch control switches to control these individual solenoids of the Pico turnouts. And that worked not completely as good as I wanted, because occasionally something would happen with the touch switches. They might have been getting static. I don't know what was happening through the clear plexiglass there, but anyway, occasionally they would stick and wasn't as dependable as I would have liked, or anybody else for that matter, because you like for your railroad to operate dependably. So I took a step back and went back to some tried and true toggle switches. These are double throw, double pole switches that are momentary. So I have replaced 8 touch switches with 2 conventional devices. Now in these, each device is actually 2 switches, because it is a double pole, a double throw. And in the process, I also reduced my wiring from 28 conductors down to 14. So I traded some fanciness for some old dependable switches, and we still got the LED indicators, which was my goal, was to actually be able to see that the indicators would truly show what was going on with the switches, with the turnouts. So if we throw if we move a switch to the turnout position, it changes, and so now we can see the train would come down this way. And if we restore it to the straight through like that, the switches pop over. Same way over here. Now we can see the train would go through the green, and if we restore it back like that. So my box now looks kind of shabby, because I had to take the old box, the original box apart, and of course I glued it, and I shouldn't have. And you can see here where the glue made a mess, and also some of when I went to paint back the round circles where the switches were, where the touch switches were, some of the white paint ran up underneath between the LED segments and the actual plexiglass top. You will also notice that I ganged together 2 of the turnouts in their operation. This is, a lot of you are probably wondering why in the world I didn't do that to begin with, but it was because I wanted to control the individual solenoids. This way, I'm controlling 2 at once. Both turnouts move simultaneously. So that's an improvement. So let's have to think about, you just do one switch and both turnouts move, because I can't think of ever a situation where you would not want both of them turned simultaneously if you're doing a crossover like that. But we're making progress, and so that's where we are now. My next step, if I get tired of this, would be to probably go back to a touch switch with a tortoise or a cobalt type motor. I believe I could use those with a touch switch, because they actually do depend on a constant current rather than a pulse current. So that's our status, and this is number 2 of possibly 3 installments on this little project to do a indicating switch. Talk to you later. Bye.